We speak to Tanya Seymour, taking us through her test. Fourth place at the end of the day, so congratulations. That was absolutely superb.
Thank you very much.
68.88%. Stunning result, so congrats. All right, let's start the test. Okay, this is you coming in to the arena for the bell.
Yeah, here he was quite nervous already coming in the arena. There's actually a little more atmosphere than you can see here. They can hear everything in the tents, and of course Johnny said come in and just go forward and get him in front of your leg and see how he goes, and that's what we tried to do. And actually just into the test he starts to settle down and relax. So but you can still see here he's just a little tense, a little quick.
Yeah.
Here we're going for our inner can a little bit forward, make sure again get him in front of our leg.
Yeah, that tent is very close. I actually look at it now.
When you're in there, you're sitting in the tent, you don't think people can hear you, but once you're in that arena,
yes,
you can hear a pin drop.
How do you manage to zone out of all the noise and hype?
Normally doesn't worry me too much. I just have in the back of the head what I'm supposed to be doing, mostly Johnny's voice actually, my trainer.
I see him
as I'm
in
riding down the
there.
center line, I'm just a million thoughts going through my head. Make sure he's straight enough. Is he straight? Is he high enough in the pole? Don't forget the collection. Sit straight, hands down, hands together. So my head's quite busy.
Looks very composed.
Thank you. So seeing we trot off and just keep him quiet. Then comes our first extension here. This is normally his highlight. The first extension, of course, I could have had a little more ground cover and is normally a little better, obviously being a bit tense, slightly shorter than normal.
Do you ride that a bit more conservatively if you feel he's a bit tense, or do you just go for it?
No, I always normally go for it, but obviously when he holds a little bit, then you don't get that huge relaxed speed stepping that you would normally get.
Into the half passes?
Yeah, quite happy with his half passes. Normally his connection was always a big problem when he's a little nervous and behind my leg, and he'd fall a little deep. But we managed to keep him up in the connection and with me, so that was really good. A nice square hold.
Lovely hold, yeah.
Could be better, but the rain back.
Yeah. What was wrong with that?
I'm not sure. Well, it was hard to see on the video if it was
Yes.
diagonal or not.
I see.
So if it was more diagonal, I'd be more happy. But normally he used to rush backwards, so that he stays with me and does it quietly. I'm quite happy. Second extension already getting a little bit better, and I think you'll normally see by the last extension when he relaxes a little bit. Passage again could be a little more active from behind. Piaffe again, he also can do a fantastic piaffe. He's lacking a little bit of energy. But of course when he's a little nervous, if you put too much pressure on, then you can have him, obviously have him explode in the piaffe. So rather stay a little conservative, but keep the rhythm. And it paid off, so that was good.
He looks nice and relaxed.
The walk was fantastic.
Yeah.
That I was very happy with. He really did put his head down and walk, which is he's got a super walk, but often sometimes when he's a little nervous he doesn't show it, so I was very happy with that. And our collectible okay, but a slight little, there you see it, a tiny little rhythm failure. Obviously, as I say, on that corner coming through there, you've got the crowds and got everything, they're waiting for the passage, so again, it could be slightly clearer transition into the passage. You can hear a little more from behind.
He really sits sure.
Yes. He almost a slight backwards tendency, so. There, the passage also getting slightly better now.
Yeah.
As he gets more and more into the test, he's starting to relax, and then the quality of the paces are getting better and better.
So generally the trot work looked great, and now we're into the canter work.
Yes, see here in the test normally gets a lot of high scores for its canter work.
Yes.
So this is normally our time to breathe. As soon as the trot work's finished, we can breathe. And so two's quite happy with. Nice.
Yeah.
And can always be picky, be slightly straighter, but still very happy.
And a
Here
bold
was
extension.
almost
Yeah.
slightly conservative again.
Okay.
Because here he had a little bit with coming away from the VIP 10, so of course, you know, bum goes underneath him and off he goes.
Yeah.
So I kept it a little conservative.
These are looking good with the bend, flexion, good flexion.
Yeah, watching this for the first time in the video, quite happy with the zigzag. As you said, nice bend, nice flexion. He didn't have the quarters throwing out, but always leading with the shoulders. Got in big trouble with that from Johnny, so lucky we pulled that off in the test. Again, the one's not too bad. Slightly moving, could be a little straighter and tiny bit more pole high, but they were okay. And I'm glad he was counted. Don't tell anyone. I wasn't.
I can actually just hear Johnny's voice in your head as you're riding every movement now, actually.
Yes. Well, generally I ride the test, and as I say, every movement I think about it, you know, what I have to be doing, make sure I keep that inside leg on. Here, unfortunately, that was a little mistake, or for me, I wasn't happy with the right one. The first step he came and started to sort of spin and take over. Very quickly came with the inside leg and tried to think riding a little bit bigger, so we managed to recover the pirouette. Now you'll see the extensions start to get better now. Be tiny, a little higher in the neck. Now he's starting to relax, which is good.
And what's your thoughts riding up this last centre line, almost at the end, but still keeping it together?
Yeah, I don't ever get too excited because you never know with horses, and I stay focused right till the end. But was quite happy at this point.
That was lovely.
Whoop, a little bubbling tension there.
Yeah.
You see, of course, I
Yeah.
rode a little bit more in the piaffe this time, and then, of course, you see the slight bubble of tension. And this is always the worst because the horses went, "Can we stop yet? And now? And now? And yes,
now."
okay, you can stop."
Wonderful. Thank you very much for taking us to the test.
No, thank you very much.
Fantastic ride, and yeah, well done on your results.
Oh, very happy. It's a lovely horse, and it was a great ride. Had a fantastic support team. It was lovely to have the team here and the whole of South Africa and everyone behind the scene. So
Stunning. Thank you so much.